My name is Julie Meadows. This is my 20th year teaching. This is my 4th year teaching at Covington High School. Previous to that position, I worked at JRTC in the shared program Alternative Education that some of you may know as RAP. I worked there for 13 years. During that time, I worked closely with both Allegheny High School and Covington High School. It seems that I've become a little bit famous, or maybe infamous, for asking two questions. Why are we talking about consolidation, and how does it benefit our students, especially those at Covington City Schools? At the Joint Committee meeting, I keep hearing that you want to set up an infrastructure and worry about the weeds later. Well, we are the weeds. The weeds are the teachers and the parents and the students. The weeds are worried about this new school board coming in with a weed whacker. All I'm asking for is information. I work in alternative education, which means I'm a problem solver. I need to look for alternative ways to teach curriculum, to illustrate what the students need to know, to explain, to help non-traditional learners grow and learn. When I have a good idea, I think about it for a while. I evaluate it. I look for weaknesses. I look for ways to build it up. Then, my family and coworkers will tell you, I share it with everyone who will listen, and I ask for their input. I listen for constructive criticism. I ask them to find flaws. And then I work on solving those issues with research, data, and facts. If I have to, I tear it down and build it back up to be better. Yet, when one of the teachers here asked everyone to come out and share their thoughts with the representatives, it was publicly stated it's people like this that make the Joint Board's job difficult. Why doesn't anybody want to share the details of this great idea? Why can't I get any specific information about this plan? Why should we consolidate, and what benefits are there for students, specifically? It seems that at least one person on this committee would prefer this process to be completed, as stated in Facebook, in closed meetings. In other words, behind closed doors, and then presented to us when the deal is done. Even going so far as to private message some of us and tell us to stop while we're ahead. I'm not stopping. I'm still asking, why are we talking about consolidation, and how is it going to benefit our students? I'm also asking for specifics, numbers, and details. When Clifton Forge High School merged with Allegheny Public School, we knew they had a lower composite index, but that would eventually run out. Instead of preparing for that eventuality, Allegheny asked the state for an extension. And when they said no, consolidation's talks started again. If we merge Covington City Public Schools and Allegheny County Public Schools to meet the budget shortfall due to the higher composite index, how will we add more sports? We've already established that maybe half as many kids will get to play. How will we expand JRTC? How will we equalize salary? If the state provides that money in the long run, when the state supplements stop, how do we sustain those expenditures? How specifically will we offer more electives and more classes when the same number of students are being taught by the same number of teachers? There may be sections of particular classes where we can offer more sections, but how do we offer more electives? The only way I can see to do that is to increase class size. How does that benefit our students? How will you keep all the buildings open and not lose positions? It was mentioned that duplicate positions would be eliminated through attrition. When we have two teachers in the same position and one is 20 and one is early 30s, which one are you expecting to retire? Covington High School has one principal, one assistant principal. Allegheny has one principal and 3 assistants, but no jobs are going to be lost? I know all these decisions are going to be made by some future school board. How do you know that they will do what you anticipate? The best of intentions goes awry. There's evidence that success of students, even low-income students, can be attributed more to culture within a school system than the affluence of the school system. A smaller system can support culture and help our GAP students survive and thrive, where they might get lost in a larger system. Throwing money at a problem rarely solves the problem. So I'm asking, what is to be gained by consolidation? The teachers at Covington City Public Schools sent a list of concerns to you. I'm not going to list them all. I'm already out of time. What we need from you is a list of pros. Define benefits for the students. When I have a great idea, I want to share it with everybody. Please tell us more than there will be benefits. Why should we consolidate, and how will it benefit the students specifically? Thank you.
Thank you.